Think and Grow Rich.
Hi there. How are you today? I'm here to talk to you about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Specifically, Chapter 10. Chapter 10, The Power of the Mastermind. In Chapter 10, The Power of the Mastermind, Mr. Hill says that there are three kinds of information. There's infinite intelligence, which he promises he will tell us how to access in a further chapter. You better hurry up, Mr. Hill. You only got 4 chapters left. And then there's the accumulated experience of man, which is all of the knowledge and information that mankind has garnered over the ages. And supposedly it's collected into one magical place, which he calls a library. And he says you should go to these libraries in order to access the accumulated knowledge of mankind. Apparently Mr. Hill's never heard of Google. Am I right? And then the third, of course, is experiment and innovate, in which you do things and learn things, like banging sticks together in order to make a fire, which doesn't work, by the way. You gotta fail your way to success. So you start by banging sticks together, and that doesn't work, and then you rub them together and you get a little smoke, but it turns out you need tinder. Anyway, so Napoleon Hill talks about people as kind of batteries, and the idea is that you need people on your team who have knowledge that you don't have access to. So, for example, if you are on your way to accumulating riches, you will probably want an accountant. You might need a lawyer if you're an entrepreneur and you're doing things that may require some legal expertise. So what he's saying is that it's extremely difficult for one person to master all the realms of knowledge and information, and he recommends having a group of people at your side, at your back, who can help you when you encounter problems. He talks about how Firestone met Ford, and they teamed up together, and we get cars because Firestone made tires for cars that Ford made, and the like. So he compares a unit of people to a battery, and what happens in a battery is there are multiple cells, and the more cells there are, the more powerful the battery is. So he insists that it's the same with a group of people. The more people that you have together working towards one project, the better the outcome of the project, the more efficiently it will be built, the more power there is behind the project. And he talks a lot about the importance of power in accumulating riches. Power, he says, is knowledge appropriately applied. So knowledge then is potential power. And it's really, this chapter is the whole 2 heads are better than 1 chapter. So there's that. You got you some friends who know what they're doing, right? In the field that you're concerned with. This particular aspect of attaining wealth is perhaps the most difficult for me. And it's my own fault. It's because of my own mental obstructions and blocks. I am not always certain which people I need or why they would want to help me, and so it can be challenging. So far, which of these practices have been the most challenging for you? Leave a comment in the messages. There's a comment section down there. You just click in the little box, and then you type a thing, and you hit enter, or you can press the little triangle down there in the bottom right of the box, and that will post your comment to the... Oh, you knew? Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you once again for joining us this time, and this has been Think and Grow Rich. Find your mastermind group, because they're going to help you get rich, and then you can share your riches with me and your friends and your other friends and your family. You don't have to share if you don't want to. They're your riches. Other people can watch these videos or read this book, and they can figure out how to get rich. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next week.